How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be debuting the 87 overall special edition diamond Ted Williams, and he's going to be making his debut in right field. Definitely a good all-around card. Doesn't have the best fielding stats, but all-around a great hitter, and hopefully we are going up against a righty, and we are facing Cy Young in this video. And I'm currently in the World Series at about 920 something rating, I think, from the previous one. And this opponent was indeed in the championship series, so this game will be played on Hall of Fame. And this opponent has a very good team. We're facing 99 overall signature series Tony Gwynn, and I have the 92 overall Juan Marichal from the Giants team Affinity. And this card is really good for me. I've used him quite a few times now in ranked seasons, and he's very effective. Aside from the first game when I got hit around a little bit by the opponent, this card has definitely settled down for me and has pitched very well. There I went with the slider away to Rogers Hornsby. I was able to get him to fly out to right field. Very nice pitch there. Now I'm going with the changeup on a 3-2 count. This opponent had a nice battle with Jim Edmonds, and I was able to get the strikeout. Threw it below the zone there, and I got him to chase on a 3-2 count. He had been swinging a little bit. I had a few pitches right before that, so I figured he would be aggressive on that changeup low, but could not get anything going to start the game off with Ichiro. Hit a ground ball to second base. Now we have Jose Reyes up, and I'm looking for a curveball. That's Cy Young's typical pitch. He throws 3 variations of curveballs in a screwball, a 12-6, and a sweeping curve. So he definitely has a fastball and that changeup to go along with it, but I'm not looking for him to get confidence up on his curveballs. And I'm also trying to steal, be aggressive, because I know that Cy Young has a quick motion to the plate, but because he does throw so many off-speed pitches, I am looking to do some hit and runs. I'm looking to steal. I have Frank Thomas up, and he's going to hit a rocket to third base. It's going to be blocked by Eddie Matthews, and he's unable to make the play there. Eddie Matthews does have 73 fielding, and he is a bronze level fielder. In Ted Williams' debut at bat, he's going to smoke one to right field, and that's going to be tracked down out there by 99 Tony Gwynn. He throws it in, but Pablo Sanchez is able to tag up and advance to third base there. Brings up Chipper Jones, and he's going to rocket one into the gap. Christian Yelich is unable to make the play there. That's going to bring home 2 runs, so I'm taking an early 3-0 lead in this one, and I almost got backpicked there with Chipper. And that Chipper Jones has been a very nice hitter for me after I've been got used to his swing a little bit, because it is different from previous years. There, I don't really know where I missed that one with Andrew Jones. I thought I sent that one out. Maybe it's because his contact attribute is a little bit lower than some other people. I wasn't able to square that one up completely with the barrel of the bat. But Johnny Bench is going to send one into right field. Test Ted Williams fielding out there a little bit. He does track that one down. Makes the play out there in right field. Even if he is a bronze level fielder, definitely usable. I've been using that Ty Cobb out there. I've been using the 88 overall Tony Gwynn. I figured I'd try out Ted Williams. I also recently tried out Mookie Betts in right field. I sold him to kind of prepare in order to buy Mike Trout. I want to make World Series one more time, sell the reward, and pick up Mike Trout out there and have my outfield locked down. I'm not sure if I want to go that route or go ahead and complete the Cleveland Indians collection and pick up that Kenny Lofton. It will also give me Francisco Lindor and Jose Ramirez on my squad, as well as Corey Kluber. However, I don't think I'll use that Corey Kluber, but Kenny Lofton would definitely be a nice addition to the team. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm debating on one of those 2 guys, but I definitely have another month to decide, and I also have to make World Series another time in order to get those stubs. But there is a new event that is released as well. In 86 overall, Ryan Braun is the reward. If you're not following me on Twitter, I did tweet out that as soon as it went live yesterday, so definitely follow me over there. I'll have a link pinned in the comment section down below. But anyway, we have Ted Williams up making another debut at bat. And he's going to flare one into left field. That's going to be caught this time by Christian Yelich. I thought it might have a chance to drop down into left field for a base hit, so I went ahead and advanced with Frank Thomas. Probably wasn't the best move. He could have backpicked me, but there Chipper Jones is going to send one into the gap once again. That's going to be flagged down out there by Christian Yelich. He does track that one down, unlike the first one out there by Chipper, and I was able to clear the bases there. So in the first inning, I was able to score a few runs. Ever since then, I kind of slowed down with the offense a little bit, but this opponent started to pick it up here in the top of the 4th. He got a couple base hits. I was able to get a strikeout there. He did advance to third base after stealing second base. He was able to advance into third on that wild pitch strikeout, or drop third strike anyway. But then Johnny Bench is going to send one into right field. Ted Williams' defense is going to be tested out there. He does make the throw home, and safe by half a step. And that's unfortunate because if I had my right fielder out there in Ichiro, then he is going to be able to throw that runner out. Very next batter, he hits a home run. I hung that change up there with Juan Marichal, and Eddie Matthews is going to send it deep for a home run. Then he got a base hit with Adrian Gonzalez. I was able to get the strikeout facing Jose Reyes, which was a big strikeout there because Jose Reyes has been a very good hitter for me. Already has a base hit in this game. And now you have Ben Zobrist up at the plate. I absolutely crushed that ball. Probably as good as you can with Ben Zobrist on a regular X swing. And that ball was tracked down by Jim Edmonds out there. The wind was blowing in 11 miles an hour in this game. And I don't really know how the opponent even hit a home run, to be honest with you. Anytime I've had the wind blowing in like that, these games have been pretty low scoring. The only people that have been able to hit homers are really high power guys like Frank Thomas against me when I played some of these ones. But I mean, for the most part, when the wind's blowing in, you have to string together base hits anyway. There's already less home runs in this year's game than in years past. So you have to string together base hits anyway, and that's what the opponent is kind of doing right here. But he is testing Ichiro out there in center field, and Ichiro guns down his runner out there and throws it to Chipper Jones. That was an amazing play. I really like having Ichiro on my team. There he is, starting off this next inning with a base hit. So that's a nice way to start this one. I'm looking to try and score some more runs. We have Pablo Sanchez up at the plate, and I sat on that curveball. I did hit it into a double play. I was a little bit on top of it, and Rogers Hornsby got a weird animation there. I'm sure on his screen he fielded the ball perfectly fine and made the play. It just glitched out, and sometimes that happens when on certain pass balls. I also noticed that same thing happening on ground balls to the infield, where I think they might be past the infield or down the line or something, and it just glitches right into the fielder's glove, and he makes the play. So it kind of has messed me up in the past. Now I know that it's going to happen, so I kind of plan for it. But there, I power swung with Frank Thomas. I don't really know what else I got to do in that situation. That was a good swing. It was good. It was hit 101 miles an hour on that sweeping curve. It was a curveball, so it was thrown with a lower velocity. That's the only thing I can think of as to why it wasn't a home run. But in last year's game, that was probably sent over the scoreboard or off of the scoreboard. Anyway, we have Chipper Jones up once again, and he's going to send one down the line. This card has been absolutely amazing for me. Switch hitter with over 100 contact on each side. Just the way the game is with the high vision, he definitely plays extremely well. I went ahead and took him out as well because it's late in the game here. I wanted to bring in Trevor Story. I have Ben Zobrist at second base, so I can kind of move him around, and I wanted to be able to score on a base hit into the outfield, and I wasn't able to send one into the outfield. There, Cy Young made a nice play, fielded the ball from Andrew Jones, and threw me out. Very next batter, Christian Yelich is up for him. He sends that one into left field. Andrew Jones is going to be able to track that one down. Now I'm facing his Andrew Jones with the Milwaukee Brewers Team Affinity, 89 overall Raleigh Fingers. This card is definitely really good. Has a nice sinker, a good forkball, and a pretty good slider. I kind of lay off the four-seam fastball when I use that card. I throw it every now and then, but now the opponent brought in Fernando Rodney. He goes with the fastball up in the zone, and I kind of just reacted to that one with Ben Zobrist. I swung the PCI up in the zone and timed that one up, hit it into the gap. That's going to be a triple from Ben Zobrist. Definitely a nice piece of hitting right there. A leadoff triple to manufacture a run this late in the game is something that is a big situation. I brought in Ty Cobb, and he hits kind of a sinking line drive into center field. That is going to be deep enough to score Ben Zobrist, and that insurance run is absolutely huge. Puts me up 4-2, a 2-run lead with Goose Gossage warming up in the bullpen. I also have a couple other guys that are ready to go, like Johnny Venters. I have Dylan Betances ready to go for the 8th. But I contact swung on that one with Jose Reyes. He did hit it to second base. Rogers Hornsby dives and makes the play. Throws out Jose Reyes there, but Ichiro does advance up to second base. Now that brings up Pablo Sanchez. I'm looking to score another insurance run. That would only help me. And that was a good pitch right over the middle of the plate. I wasn't necessarily looking for the first pitch fastball. I was looking for the changeup, low and away, low in the zone, something that I could drive. And he does go ahead and throw the fastball once again. Now I'm kind of ready for it. If he does go for it, I'm going to look to hit it. He went with the hard slider, 90 miles an hour on that one, 90-91. And that Fernando Rodney has a really good slider. I didn't quite react in time, but that pitch was thrown over the middle of the plate, and I could have done some damage with it if I was ready for that pitch. I was kind of looking fastball, change up, and I didn't react in time. But anyway, He does flare one into the shortstop. I brought in Johnny Venters. This Johnny Venters is really good. He had a couple lefties coming up to the plate in Tony Gwynn and Jim Edmonds. I got him to swing at that slurve away, so I figured I would go right back to it, and I dotted one up on the corner there for strike 3. That's going to bring up Ted Williams, making his 4th plate appearance, and he is 0 for 3 in this game. He is going to send one down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit. I'm able to get to second on that one. Christian Yelich got it in rather quickly, but definitely a good card in that Ted Williams. I'll probably end up selling him to debut some other guys and save up for Mike Trout. I have about 80,000 subs, so I'm looking to save those and build up my stubs in order to get him. Mike Trout's going for right around 140, and Kenny Lofton is right around the same price when you do complete the Indians collection. So I'm kind of thinking either one of those guys, and the collection could possibly go up because I know a lot of people are getting that card. But anyway, Willie Mays is in center field as a defensive replacement. He does track that one down for the first out in the 9th inning. Definitely a big out. I'm not looking for this guy to get a runner on base and have the game-winning run coming, or the game-tying run coming up to the plate. Nolan Arenado was a guy that he brought in middle of this game, and I was able to get the ground out there. Ben Zobrist is making the play, even though the shift was on. He does get the ground out. I threw the sinker inside with Goose, and I do move up to 941. So I was at 931 for this one. This opponent was in the championship division, but these are my stats so far through ranked seasons. I'm 41-11. I did get blue screen for one game, so I did get one of those games where I was tied and I got disconnected, but 314 average with a 2.72 ERA. Definitely some decent stats there, and I'm looking to improve as well. Always can improve your game, but I also have fun playing this game, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a great day. Peace out.